Over the years of designing retail stores, one of my favorite conversations that I have with clients is when we talk about communicating with customers and answering their questions. And I frequently hear, well, if our customers have a question, they'll ask. And I always kind of put it back on them and say, really, is that what you do when you're a customer? And that's the funny thing about this is that, you know, we're all retail experts on some level because we all shop all the time. And so I really encourage you the next time you're out shopping to pay attention to a couple of things. Pay attention to how many questions pop into your head over the course of the time that you've been in the store. From the moment that you walk in the front door to the moment that you walk out, how many times did a question pop into your head? Whether it was, where do I find this product? Or, I see that they have this in red. I wonder if they have it in blue. Or, I can't find a price tag on this. I wonder how much this costs. How many times does a question pop into your head? And what do you do when it pops into your head? Do you run and find somebody to answer that question? Or do you try and figure it out on your own? Or do you just put the product down and walk away? 9 times out of 10, if I can't find a price on something, I put it down and walk away. So that retailer just lost a sale there. So how does this apply to retail design? Well, how it applies is we have to stop and think about what are the questions that our customers are going to have as they wander through our store. What kinds of things are going to pop into their heads that we need to answer for them in some way, shape, or form, whether it's just making sure that we lay out the store in a very intuitive way so that it's easy to find what you're looking for. We put like products near like products in a way that makes sense so that when somebody says, hey, I'm looking for this, it's probably near that. That's one way to answer a question. Another way is signage and graphics, and there are all different levels of signage and graphics, maybe wayfinding signage, or what we call shelf talkers, you know, a little sign that sits on the shelf that gives you some details about that product, or price tags, are they on the product or are they on the shelf? Making sure that all of that information is there so that the customer is getting 70% of their questions answered just by the store design itself. And then that leaves what I call the closing questions for the staff. The staff can handle more important questions that are harder to answer and require a little bit more one-on-one service. So just take a look at that next time you're in the store. Pay attention to how often you have a question pop into your head, and what did you do when that question popped into your head? Did you find somebody to answer it? Did you look for a way to answer the question yourself, or did you just move on? And then take a look at your store and think about how your customer is experiencing that.